It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next on Madden Football.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick, it's quarterback Jared Goff.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Mason Smith on the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll send him over to the left. A second down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Detroit.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Lawrence now on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On 1st down, it's Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. So, on 4th down, the Lions send Fox to punt. Parker Washington awaits for the Jaguars. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Strange in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Third and 5. Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On play action, Goff. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now Goff. This throw out wide to St. Brown. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first down throw for Lawrence. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down, and that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Second down and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Tight end going in motion here. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That one intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Brian Thomas now and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, here's ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll give it to ETN on the option. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage. He'll leap to Brown. They are in great shape. He's taken inside the 10.
It almost feels a dynamic run with the ball, and you can't play it. That was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good at game.
So the big play changes the complexion of it's first and goal now from inside the 10-yard line. To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at the 3.
I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Slot man in motion right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars have run out to a 24-7 lead. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. On 2nd down, Goff. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It is a big play there for the Lions. 35 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence now. Quick hitting slant there. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Lawrence. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Second down, Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jags offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Carry here for Etienne. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's ETN. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now ETN, and he'll work his way down to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Brown. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They run on the jet sweep. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. In motion comes Thomas. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free, and gains nothing. He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. To throw is Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This run straight ahead for ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some JAGS machines.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's ETN. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll try and get there and he will score. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Goff. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. On the give, it's Etienne. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Goff to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
On first down, it's Goff. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Williams in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Going for it all. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. He'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. First and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to run it. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw is Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. On play action, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A big play there on 4th down, good for an even 20.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, you're not going to blame the pass protection for that one. They gave him plenty of time to find someone downfield, and with that much time, somebody on offense just needs to win.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. On target to Laporta. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving him much of a shot coming in, but they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball, and they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.